using key signatures and editing chords is something that you may want to do if you're creating a song and you want to change things up. To access your key signature, you go to your settings. I've got this little piano piece here that I've created already. You go to your settings here and we've got the key signature. Now I've set this to A minor. Why? Because A minor has the most white keys in it and I'm not a very good keyboard player. But if I wanted to change this, all I need to do is adjust it here. So I've already played this part in A minor. But if I wanted to change this, I can actually change the keys that are already being played by changing this. So if I played it in A minor, but I actually wanted it in E flat minor, which is a key that I can't play in, I can actually change it right here. And now take a listen. Ooh, it's different. So that's kind of cool. Now, the other thing that changing your key signature does here in GarageBand is it changes the chords that you actually use when you're using an instrument. So what I've got here is I've got a piano sound as well here. It's using the same keys there, but let's just delete those and pretend we wanted to add in a different piano sound here to go along with this original piano sound. Well, what we can do is if we go into the instrument by clicking at the top here, that's going to take us into this view and we can play our piano just using the keys there. But what if we want to use chords mode? Well, we can actually click this button or tap this button down in the bottom right, and it takes us into our chords view. And how cool is this? If you don't know how to play those E flat minor, and those B flat minor, and those A flat minor chords, you can actually play it right there. So you don't need to know anything about this. And if you've not used chords before, they're very cool. You've got 3 bass notes there, so you can tap one of them. So let's try and play along a bit of an accompaniment to this original one here with a full kind of piano chord here using our key signature. Now, why did that sound terrible? Mostly because I didn't have the metronome on, so I didn't know what I was doing. So, yeah, let's just do that. We'll do that same chord progression here. So we'll tap one here, and we'll do. Now, is that perfect? No. But you can see here how easy it is to just use your chord mode here. Now, what if you wanted to use a different chord in here? Well, we can actually change up what chords are displayed here. So what you need to do is be in a chord mode, go up to your settings here, and this blue option here. Now, this is only here when you're in the chords mode. A lot of people want to change the chords, but if you're out here in your regular view and you go up to here, look at it, it goes away. It's not there. So you have to actually be in the chords mode and then go to the top here and then go edit chords. And now we can put all kinds of wacky chords. So the first thing you do is choose which chord you want to replace. So let's just say I didn't want to use a D flat in this at all, but I wanted to use a variation on E flat minor. I wanted to do a slightly different sort of E flat minor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab E flat, we're going to grab minor, and let's say we wanted an E flat minor 7th, but with the bass note being a B flat. We can do that, and we can now create that funky looking chord there that I wouldn't know how to play on a keyboard, not a chance, but pretty cool. So we get a different kind of sound there, and then if we wanted to record that in this next section, does it quite go together? Maybe not, because we started with those other chords, but you can create yourself some really funky chords. And again, even stuff you don't know how to play, and especially stuff you don't know how to play, you can do that. Now, what if we get all confused and we're like, actually, I want to go back to A minor. No problem, we can do that. Go back to A minor there. This will reset any of the default chords, but it will leave your custom chord there, but it actually will transpose it to the right key. Let's go with some jazz. Freeform jazz recital going on. So that's pretty cool. So your key signature here in GarageBand and your edit chords function are both very handy here if you're not a keyboard player, but you want to play some cool keyboard sounds. And don't forget, you can even use your autoplay here, and your autoplay can be customized to these ones. So you can get yourself, and you've got 4 different settings here. And you've also got the ability to tap with multiple fingers. If you tap with 2 fingers, you get a different sound. And if you tap with 3 fingers, you get another sound. So it's very, very cool, very flexible, and a cool way to change up, especially if you are a non-keyboard player and you want to adjust your keys and your chords.